Cheers, good morning. Happy Monday. My name is Kev, and this is my daily grateful. Let me take a sip of coffee. This is my daily grateful. My friend a couple years ago gave me this book when I was going through a rough time and not very grateful, and thought that some gratitude would be helpful, and it has been very helpful. And so when I'm having difficult days, I wake up generally and I try to list 5 things in the moment that I'm grateful for that day. And so that's what I did today. Today is kind of a different day for me. Before I get into my daily gratitude, my father's brother, my Uncle Tucker, passed away today. And so I want to just have a moment of quiet to remember my uncle, who's one of my favorite uncles. He was my dad's brother, and when I was a teenager, my dad passed away. And so on the holidays, Christmas and Thanksgiving and such, my Uncle Tucker and his son Colin would come visit my family. And Uncle Tucker always kind of made me feel special, gave me some attention, and when I would hug my Uncle Tucker, it felt like I was hugging my dad again, and it was really special to me. So my Uncle Tucker passed away today at the age of 82, and he was a wonderful man, someone that really kind of impacted me and growing up in a positive way. And I know he's up in heaven hanging out with my dad and their other brother, George. And I'm sure they're having a grand old time. My heart goes out to my cousin Colin, and I hope that in some way there is an opportunity for me to be available for him. So with that, let's move on to the 5 things that I'm grateful for today. It's January 13th. The first thing that I'm grateful for is that my needs are met for today. I have food, I have everything that I need for today to get through, and I don't have to stress about where am I getting this and where am I getting that. Also, along with that, I am low pain today, which is very nice. I got some good sleep last night, and I'm not feeling a lot of pain. I'd say my pain is down to about a 3 or a 4, which is really nice and very rare. So I'm very grateful for that my needs are met and I have low pain today. Number 2, what I'm grateful for is today's Monday. And it might sound unusual, but I enjoy Mondays. On Sunday, yesterday, I generally spend Sundays kind of getting ready for the week, getting all my ducks in a row. And so when I start Monday, everything's ready for me to get going. And then I wake up Monday motivated to get things done usually. And so today is Monday, and I'm feeling that Monday motivation, and I appreciate that. Number 3 is today I'm going to start it's called META, which is an eating disorder partial program. And what that entails is it's a program where they're going to give me individual therapy, group therapy, a nutritionist and a doctor, and lots of support to help me with my ARFID eating disorder, which has really been encapsulating a lot of my day in my life, is causing me a lot of strife. I've been trying to recover from my eating disorder just kind of on my own with advice from doctors and such, but I feel like I really need more support. So I'll be doing, lately I've been doing group therapy on Mondays and Wednesdays, but now I'm going to add in individual therapy, some more group therapy, and a nutritionist, and make sure that I'm getting back to eating healthy in a healthy way. So I'm glad to be starting that today at 2 p.m. Number 4, I'm feeling some creative flow. Not only am I motivated, but I have lots of ideas, and it's been that way for the weekend as well. I did a lot of writing this weekend. I did a lot of creating of new projects that I might work on. And my brain is kind of in a creative brainstorming sort of phase where I'm coming up with lots of ideas and figuring out how to complete them and figuring out their steps. And I really enjoy that process. It's almost as fun as completing the process. So I am enjoying the creative flow today. Number 5 is I had a really nice dream. I was sitting here having my coffee, and I woke up kind of happy, and before my alarm, and because I went to bed early, and I don't dream often or remember my dreams often, but I had a dream last night that was very happy, and it included my dog Okami, and so I just feel like I got a little visit last night and got to spend some quality time with my dog Okami, and it really touched my heart because I miss her greatly. And yeah. So also, those are my 5 gratitudes for today. I also thought that I'd add in some things that I'm looking forward to for the week, and that's a little new thing. But this week I'm going to be going to Harvard University, and they will be doing a panel discussion about psychosis with the organization Students with Psychosis. And I work with students with psychosis a lot. And so I'll be going to Harvard University and attending that psychosis panel discussion. And hopefully meet some new people, make some contacts, and during the day we're going to hang out in Harvard Square, and then in the evening we're going to go do the panel discussion. So I'm looking forward to that. That is on Wednesday. I'm also looking forward to starting the eating disorder program today, and I'm curious as to, I'm not super knowledgeable about my eating disorder and eating disorders in general, and so I'm very interested in learning more about what I'm struggling with. Another thing is I was invited to do a podcast called Beyond the Monsters. I don't know if anyone, leave a comment below if you've ever heard of the podcast Beyond the Monsters. But they would like me to come down to Nashville and do their podcast. I don't know how that would work, and so I guess since I'm in a creative brainstorming phase, I can kind of creatively brainstorm how I would get my butt all the way to Nashville. But it sounds like a good podcast opportunity, and I like to jump on those. So it'll be fun to see, how I could get down to Nashville. I don't know if you've been following this channel, you might know that I've been wanting to start interviewing people. I want to start an interview series of people who inspire me, and I'm going to be doing my first interview this week with my best friend Kayla, who, if you've been watching my vlog, you probably know. So I'm going to be interviewing Kay on her life and their life, and what life is like from their perspective. Kay has a very interesting life and a very interesting position in life, and so I first want to interview someone whom I feel very comfortable with, and Kay is my best friend, and for 10 years, and she has a very interesting story as well. So I'm looking forward to interviewing her today. I'm going to be doing that later on today. So that's it for the Daily Grateful. Cheers if you have some coffee or tea or water or something. Cheers. It's always polite to sip after saying cheers. And I want to say hello to everybody who's been coming to my lives and watching my lives later, and the audience that seems to be growing here. it hasn't really sunk into my brain that there's an audience out there of you all who are um, listening and receiving something from my videos. I know logically, because of the comments and stuff, that there are people out there all around the world in other countries who are receiving some sort of positive thing from my videos, and that means a lot to me. It has not sunk into my brain. I still feel like I'm just at home talking to my phone, and I know there's people that are responding to it, and yeah, it's a very interesting time we're in. So I will say bye from my little apartment in Beverly, Massachusetts. To you out there, if you're in Germany or Virginia or California or Sweden or Poland or France, some people out there in Spain, and my Italian mom. And yeah, all you folks have left wonderful comments. They really fill my heart. So, and I am just going on and on this morning. So I will say adieu, and I'll see you in the next video.